Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to draw angles in standard position with radians. Let's first do 6 pi over 5. I'm going to make an outline of the unit circle to help me. And I want to remember that pi radians is half a revolution and 2 pi radians is a full revolution around the circle. And then at the y-axis, we have pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. Thinking about equivalent fractions, I know that pi would be equivalent to 5 pi over 5, and 2 pi would be equivalent to 10 pi over 5. And so now I can start breaking up my circle into the fractions that I'm going to need to be able to figure out where to put this. So I'll divide my half circle, or pi, or my 5 pi over 5, into 5 parts. So thinking about my fractions, I know 2 of my parts will be to the right, 2 of my parts will be to the left, and then the last part will be split in half between the first and second quadrants. So here we go, we got 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, or pi, half a revolution. Then we'll keep counting. There's 6/5, and now we've gotten to where we want to be. So that's where my angle is, and it covers this amount of the circumference on the unit circle. So here's another sketch, -5 pi over 9. So now since my rotation is negative, I'm going to be rotating in a clockwise direction, or down from 0. And thinking about equivalent fractions, -pi would be 9 pi over 9. So when I divide up my half circle into ninths, I should have 4 parts to the right in quadrant 4, 4 parts to the left in quadrant 3, and then the last one of those parts split between the third and the fourth quadrants. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's my pi broken up into ninths. So I'll travel around the circle 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where my rotation ends up. Try this one on your own right now. 21 pi over 8. Pause the video and see if you can do it. So I have my circle. I think about how my fractions are going to look. Pi, half the revolution would be 8 pi over 8. And so that'll put 4 pieces to the right in quadrant 1 and 4 pieces to the left in quadrant 2. And that's just going to continue its way around the circle. And so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've had a full revolution, so I'm going to keep going. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Could also probably skip count as long as you're good with counting by eighths and the whole numbers. Just skip count the half revolutions to make it go a little more quickly. And so there's my angle at 21 pi over 8. So in conclusion, the first thing you want to do is just visualize what the fraction would look like in the circle, and then we just have to use our number sense to get a sense of what fraction of the circle that the angle is going to take up and where it's going to lie. And so use some of the extra visuals for yourself if that's what it's going to take to help you to work with and get the fractions.